Soft wind in the stereo, moonlight dancing, moving slow. Vinyl static fills the air, like you're here but never there. I'm drifting in nightfall solitude. Heartbeat slow but thoughts of you play on loop like an old love tune. Faded warmth in a chill monsoon. Late breeze brushing past my skin. Old regrets creeping back again. Tired soul in a dreamless flow, wondering where the memories go. Window fog with a trace of light. Flicker thoughts I can't rewrite. Everything we didn't say lingers here and won't decay. I'm drifting in nightfall solitude. Heartbeat slow but thoughts of you play on loop like an old love tune. Faded warmth in a chill monsoon. Time moves soft like the falling rain, washing over silent pain. In this room of echo sound, you're the ghost that stays around. Still drifting in nightfall solitude, wrapped in thoughts I can't undo. Play on loop like an old love tune. You and me in a distant blue. Curtains swaying in the quiet air, faint perfume still lingers there. Old notes scattered on the floor, I don't read them anymore. Echoes fill the stereo, faded light and pastel glow. Did you mean to leave this slow, or did you think I'd never know? Adrift in memory, soft and slow, like vinyl worn from long ago. Your name still hums in distant keys, a lullaby inside of me. We're gone but somehow still remain, like whispered thoughts in window pane. And I can't hold what used to be, so I just float in memory. Dreams unfold in sepia tones. We both change but not alone. I replay your autumn eyes in loops of sound and lullabies. Every chord a quiet sigh, softly placed and left to die. You said more with silence then than words could ever do again. I drift in memory, soft and slow, like vinyl worn from long ago. Your name still hums in distant keys, a lullaby inside of me. We're gone but somehow still remain, like whispers Adrift in memory, soft and slow, through stereo fields I used to know. You're gone but echo endlessly inside this dreamy reverie. We're stitched in hazy symmetry, still floating soft inside of me. And though we lost what used to be, I'll always drift in memory. Faded notes on a midnight floor. Wrote your name but I wrote no more. Guitar hums in a lonesome key. Feels like something's leaving me. And old days flicker on the wall. Used to rise, now I let them fall. Silent rooms and static air. Look around, you're not there. And I'm caught in echo, slow and bare. Dust and light but you're still there. You're a ghost I never asked for. A rhythm that I can't ignore. No goodbyes, just a quiet door. And all your shadows on my floor. Coffee stains on my favorite page. Soft regrets that never age. Late night chords in a broken loop. Trying to fix what I can't undo. Thoughts like final warning thin. Spin again and again within. You left quietly like a breeze, but stay stuck in melody. And I'm caught in echo, slow and bare. Dust and light but you're still there. You're a ghost I never asked for. A rhythm that I can't ignore. No goodbyes, just a quiet door. And all your shadows on my floor. Time drips off like a lo-fi beat. No clear and just a soft repeat. I play this song and let it fade, but you still hum inside the shade. And I'm caught in echo, slow and bare. Dust and light but you're still there. Faintest chords that used to soar, now they lie on my bedroom floor. No goodbyes, just a quiet door. You left your echo on my floor. Road keys whisper in the shade. Old love songs we used to play. Coffee, steam, and window light. You and me on Sunday nights. Flickers in a dusty glow. We move slow, the world moves slow. Jazz in loops, your hand in mine. Moments paused in vintage time. We were golden static, soft and low. Worn out grooves in stereo. Dancing close in faded jeans. Living slow inside our dreams. Now the records skip and spin, but I still hear you drifting in. Like a voice caught in the air. Half of you is still right there. Photographs with corners curled. Jokes we told that time just wears too smooth, but your laugh still holds a groove. I replay it when it rains, jazz and memories remain. We were golden static, soft and low, old soul tapes I can't outgrow. Still I sway to what we knew, faded tones but always true. Let the vinyl hiss and play, I still love you in that way, like a voice caught in the air. You're a song still everywhere.
Street lamp flicker on the glass, jazz chords playing from the past. You said life moves way too fast, so we let the moment last. Your voice low like a midnight train, the words that melt into the rain. You smile like you knew the score, but I still wanted more. Late talk, slow groove, mellow mood, sipping on silence, lost in the room. You and I, just a beat in bloom, two hearts in a smoky tune, head nod rhythm, deep and true. I see the night through shades of you. City sleeps, but we still play a quiet love that fades away. Analog warmth in the air, baseline hums like you were there. Laughter stuck in amber light, moments stretch across the night. Finger taps on table wood, we stayed longer than we should. Eyes that say what lips won't dare, truth suspended in the air. Late talk, slow groove, mellow mood, sipping on silence, lost in the room. You and I, just a beat in bloom, two hearts in a smoky tune, head nod rhythm, deep and true. I see the night through shades of you. City sleeps, but we still play a quiet love that fades away. Final spin, we never speak, but every note feels warm and weak. You fade with the fading sound, but I still hear you hanging around. Late talk, no words, just tone, caught in music, not alone. Underneath the neon blue, everything still feels like you. Every dream's in R&B, you're still playing back to me. One more night, one more refrain, then silence wraps us up again. Streetlights flicker in a violet haze. Your name echoes through the alleyways. Beats soft like a second skin. I breathe you out, then pull you in. City glow beneath my shoes, still chasing sounds that feel like you. Every synth like static rain fills the cracks we can't explain. I'm caught in the blur where the dream begins, floating on loops in the places we've been. Midnight words we never say, stay with the chords that fade away. I'm caught in the blur where the feeling bends, moments replay like they never end. In the bounce of your goodbye, I still hear you in the sky. Filtered lights through distant glass, we slow dance like time won't pass. Every step a faded hue, painted soft with shades of you. We were sound without a frame, still I whisper just your name. I'm caught in the blur where the dream begins, floating on loops in the places we've been. Midnight words we never say, stay with the chords that fade away. Caught in the blur where the feeling bends, moments replay like they never end. In the bounce of your goodbye, I still hear you in the sky. Every pattern memory, every snare a piece of me. In the echo I rewind, try to leave but fall behind. I'm caught in the blur in the glowing gray, where love dissolves but tends to stay. Between the beats we used to know, you still shimmer soft and low. I'm caught in the blur in the phantom light, still feel your voice in every night. Drifting slow, I close my eyes, you return in love.
Curtains move with midnight air, I still feel your fingers there. Whispers caught in velvet tone, still replayed when I'm alone. Shimmer since behind my eyes, every blink a sweet disguise. You were light and I was flame, now the haze just speaks your name. Soft like smoke you disappear, but your voice still lingers near. Floating through this echo space, wrapped in time I can't replace. Drift through dreams I never chose, wearing thoughts like tangled clothes. You were close then you were gone, but the feeling still goes on. left behind plays in loops across my mind. In the hush I hear you say, nothing gold was meant to stay. Soft like smoke I breathe you in, let you fade beneath my skin. Even now you hold the hue of the song I wrote for you, floating still through nights and sound. You're the ghost I never found. You were close then you were gone, but your melody lives on. Soft keys echo through the rain. Every note still knows your name. Shadows dancing on the wall, like the night remembers all. Nothing loud, no grand goodbyes, just the hush beneath the sky. Faded thoughts that drift and bend. In the quiet you pretend. In the rooms we left behind, I still hear your voice in mine. Empty chairs and sleeping light whisper all we didn't write. No one speaks, but still I find you in rooms we left behind. Steam on glass and static air, every inch still feels you there. Fingertips on ivory keys play the shape of memories. You were rain and I was fire, meeting once then climbing higher. Now I float where silence grows, in the chords that no one knows. In the rooms we left behind, I still hear your voice in mine. Empty chairs and sleeping light whisper all we didn't write. No one speaks, but still I find you in rooms we left behind. We don't fade, we just delay, like old songs we meant to play. You're not gone, just out of frame. In the quiet, still the same. In the rooms we left behind, love is paused but not resigned. If I breathe, if I rewind, you're still here, undefined. And the silence feels designed for the rooms we left behind. You left your jacket on the back of the chair. Didn't say much, just brushed my hair. The light was low, the room stood still. I let the moment do what it will. Say time no come, say time no come, say time no come, say time no come. The floor creaked once and then forgot. You said something small, I missed the thought. Steam rose from the sink like smoke. I laughed a little but never spoke. Say time no say time no say time no say time no. Your presence is the space between what I remember and what I mean. You're in the dust the sun reveals, and everything looks the silence steals. And I stay in these folded hours, bent like pages, soft and slow. No alarms, no sudden power, just a hum that seems to grow. You don't need to say it loud, you were always more the sound that filled the gaps I didn't see between what was and what could be. Sweet automobile, you moved like warmth inside a frame, not quite fire, not quite flame. The clock gave up, the chords just looped. My thoughts began to feel like you. Sweet automobile, sweet automobile, sweet automobile, sweet automobile. Your name was there, just never said. A melody I hum instead. It circles once, then slips away, but somehow finds its place each day. And I stay in these folded hours, bent like pages, soft and slow. No alarms, no sudden power, just a hum that seems to grow. You don't need to say it loud, you were always more the sound that filled the gaps I didn't see between what was and what could be. Sweet automobile, sweet automobile, sweet automobile, sweet automobile. You didn't close the door, just paused, let the air decide the cause. Still I sit here less and more, still unfolding like before. Curtains sway, the rain comes slow, soft light dripping down the floor. Your mug's still warm, the clock's still late, but you've already slipped the gate. No goodbyes, no final sound, just air that lingers all around. A heavy heart in cotton sheets, memories that never sleep. Soft room, heavy heart, we fell together, pulled apart. Every silence holds your name, wrapped in echoes I can't tame. I sit where your shadow stays, counting back those quiet days. Soft room, heavy heart, you were here than just a spark. Ceiling fan hums low and clear, like the way you used to hear all my thoughts before I'd speak. Now I just talk to the beat. Footsteps fade into the wall, your perfume clings, that's all. A single line you left unread stays replaying in my head. Soft room, heavy heart, we fell together, pulled apart. Every silence holds your name, wrapped in echoes I can't tame. I sit where your shadow stays, counting back those quiet days. Soft room, heavy heart, you were here than just a spark. And maybe love was never loud, it lived in spaces we allowed. The words we didn't dare to start, still thudding in my weathered heart. Soft room, heavy heart, still feels like the hardest part. You're the song I can't Final whisper in the heat of night. Dusty grooves catch the amber light. Your voice drifts slow like wind. We're swaying in this warm, slow spin. Sideways glances, shuffled steps, gilded horns and smoky breath. Each delay feels like intent, wrapped inside this softest scent. Warm, slow spin, no need to speak. Every sway is what we keep. Crackling low, we glide within. This rhythm hums beneath the skin. Offbeat laughs, a lazy grin. No sharp line, just drifting in. Time unwinds and pulls us thin. We're dancing in this warm, slow spin. Footsteps echo down a hallway late. Coffee rings and second takes. You hum a tune without a name. We loop again but not the same. Worn out keys, a broken chord. Lo-Fi haze we both absorb. Everything feels out of place, but nothing ever goes to waste. Warm, slow spin, no need to speak. Every sway is what we keep. Crackling low, we glide within. This rhythm hums beneath the skin. Offbeat laughs, a lazy grin. No sharp line, just drifting in. Time unwinds and pulls us thin. We're dancing in this warm, slow spin. If the loop begins to stutter, let the silence start to flutter. We don't chase a perfect line, we just breathe between the time. Warm, slow spin, and here we stay. Lost in color, soft and gray. Falling slow, but never thin. You're the stillness deep within. Lo-Fi dreams that softly bend. Chords that never have to end. Hold me close and pull me in. Still turning in this warm, slow spin.
Sunlight hits the window pane, filtered gold through quiet rain. Your laugh runs past the stereo like waves we don't control. Shoes off, heartbeat slow, coffee steaming, afterglow. You tap a beat against your phone, it's music made of home. Air is soft and time bends wide. The world outside can wait tonight. We're vibing in a minor key. You hum a line, I keep the beat. Shine a little slower, love. Let the moment rise above. Catch the spark that always hides in the spaces where we glide. Loop the light and let it spin. Every fade out pulls us in. Shine a little slower, stay. Let the rhythm lead the way. Shoelace knot and vinyl groove. Nothing here we have to prove. Every sound a subtle hue of who I am when I'm with you. Your fingers draw a lazy line on frosted glass through city shine. The world blurs out and that's just fine. This silence feels by design. Beneath the fuzz a melody that only you can pull from me. We're vibing with the lo-fi breeze, between the trap of softest beats. Shine a little slower, love, let the moment rise above. Catch the spark that always hides in the spaces where we glide. Loop the light and let it spin, every fade out pulls us in. Shine a little slower, stay, let the rhythm lead the way. Don't rewind, just play it through, every note feels born anew. Let the mix be slightly wrong, that's how our hearts find their song. Shine a little slower, loves, drift beneath the stars above. Sync with breaths and subtle signs, draw the night in fluid lines. Loop the light and let it spin, every crackle drawing in. Shine a little slower, stay, let the rhythm lead the way.
Flickers in the morning haze, faded scenes and softer ways. Trembling keys beneath my skin pull me back to where we've been. You were dusk and I was dawn, two half echoes barely drawn. Detune love of center sound, but still I played it underground. In the place where light once fell, I still hear the carousel. Melodies we left behind, looping gently in my mind. No goodbyes, no final bell, only truths we never tell. Drifting in this subtle shell, where the light once used to dwell. Pages bent by sleepless hands, words erased like desert sands. Still your name hums through the keys, in a song the heart still sees. Every echo soft and wide wraps around what we denied. Warm detune harmonies, hiding in our memories. In the place where light once fell, I still hear the carousel. Melodies we left behind, looping gently in my mind. No goodbyes, no final bell, only truths we never tell. Drifting in this subtle shell, where the light once used to dwell. Maybe some love never fades, just recedes through minor shades. I don't chase it, but it stays like a verse the soul replays. You still, the story plays. In the place where light once fell, time moves slow but never well. You still hum without a face, floating in a chord's embrace. Not a loss, not quite a spell, just a sound I know too well. Still I stand and still I dwell, where the light once used to dwell. Da, 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 da. Sunlight through the window blinds, dancing on your subtle lines, laughing like we used to do. Same old couch, a different hue. You hum a tune I almost knew, soft and out of time but true. I say your name and bite my lip like something sweet I used to sip. We're halfway to remember, not quite back in September, but the way you tilt your head brings back every
steel chords and summer gray. You say it's weird, but kinda nice, like ramen nights and morning rice. Your fingers tap a quiet beat on coffee cups and faded seats. We don't need to say too much. Some stories hum with just a touch. We're halfway to remember, not quite back in September, but the way you tilt your head brings back every word we said. We're not lost, just in between what has passed and might have been. So let's smile a little longer, halfway to remember. Maybe we were never wrong, just a little out of song. Now the melody aligns in softened keys and warmer lines. We're halfway to remember, chasing sparks in faded weather. If we never say it loud, let this moment be allowed. We're not lost, just in between, woven into in-betweens. I'll stay here a little longer, halfway to remember. Rain taps slow on the window glass, loops in dust, the moments pass. You light a thought, don't say it loud. Let silence shape the shifty cloud. Drums roll low like distant hums. No rush, no need to outrun drums. Just feel the pause between the lines, where breath and beat begin to rhyme. We're not in time, but we align like faded chords that still define. You nod your head, I close my eyes. The groove is soft but never lies. Underneath the hiss we stay, floating in the washed out gray. Beats don't shout, they softly say, all you need is here today. Final tears and cloudy tones, filling in the spaces grown. Underneath the hiss we stay, let the static guide our way. reflections in a window glass. Moments echo that came too fast. City hum with a sleepy breath. Still I walk where we once left. I feel the static in the air, like you were close but never there. Silhouette in every beam fades away like distant dream. Can you hear my quietest signal waves of thought? Subliminal, I'm drifting slower. Shadows play, still hoping you might feel the same. Underneath this midnight glaze, soft regrets in mellow haze. I'm still tuned to what we had, a ghost of good, a touch of sad. So if you feel a subtle tone, a whisper calling you alone, know it's me beneath the rain, softly singing through the pain. Curtains breathe with midnight air. Shadows waltz across the chair. We don't speak, but that's okay. Your silence moves in soft delay. Waves not woo, but snow. Waves not words between the lines, swaying slow like tangled chimes. Every glance a drifting tone, together quiet but not alone. Coffee cold, the record hums. Rain taps out what we've become. You trace rhythms on your sleeve, like stories neither wanna leave. Waves not woo, waves not woo. Waves not words between the lines, swaying slow like tangled chimes. Every glance a drifting tone, together quiet but not alone. Here the tempo holds what's crystal clear. In every pause we find the shape of something real we won't escape. Waves not words, still intertwine, lingering soft in muted time. Let it echo, let it stay, the smell of song that slips away. Curtains fall, no words remain, only echoes of your name.
Let it slip into the night, soft and slow, out of sight. No more fire, no more flame, just a breeze that knows my name. I won't chase what couldn't stay. I'll let the silence have its way. Sedated tones and pastel light, fading dreams we held too tight. Empty frame, your voice erased, but the stillness feels like grace. Every sigh is one more mile from the weight we wore in style. No confessions left to spill, only calm where time stands still. Say, let it slip into the night, soft and slow, out of sight. No more fire, no more flame, just a breeze that knows my name. I won't chase what couldn't stay. I'll let the silence have its way. If you hear me in a dream, in the space between the seams, know I'm meant to love you true, even silent.